What's up, Facebook friends and family? Just wanted to touch up on a subject. Uh, I brought it up before. Wasn't expecting a whole lot of likes from it. Just some opinions. And my question was, why do black people still walk around here calling each other the nigger word? Got a few answers. My thing is, why would you accept that when you know, of course, those forefathers back in the day that put that, branded that name on black people? Basically, you're nothing, dirt under their feet. But people today still walk around here calling each other nigger like running water, as I call it. And I never understood why. But then, if a white person calls you a nigger, now you mad and you ready to fight. And I've always had the question, why? You've accepted it. You let your brothers and sisters call you a nigger. But then another race do it, you upset. And I'm like, I have a problem with the word. We all know it means ignorance. But I still never understand why some of our black people still continue to do it. And I know some people don't like some of the things that I say. As a Christian man, I'm not perfect, but I try to speak the truth. And sometimes we all know the truth hurts. But I don't know. I don't understand sometimes. What is that? Is this what everybody's saying Black Lives Matter? I feel like all lives matter, but sometimes people do things that bring attention to themselves. But I still have a problem with that. Why? That's the question. Still really can't get it. A lot of people can't even give me an answer, or they don't say nothing at all. And that's your choice, your prerogative. You don't have to. But I'm thinking with all the racism and stuff that's going on now, all this crazy stuff that's going on, why would you accept it? I don't talk like that. Yeah, nigga this and nigga that and nigga that. And I hear people, I hate the white man. Yeah, but okay, you do. You know, they kept a lot of stuff from us. We know there's a lot of secrets and stuff out there that have been swept under the rug, and everybody know that. Okay, somebody told me I needed to learn my history. I said, well, some of it, I don't care to hear about it all. You know, about my forefathers and mothers being raped and murdered and lynched and hung and drugged behind trucks. I know some of that stuff. I've read some of it. But I did find in our history, everybody that was black was not a slave. So maybe that's why I hated history in high school. Every time you look at it, it's always we were slaves, but we were not the house niggas and house women all the time. And it blows me away sometimes just because I work around people and stuff. The attitudes of people now is really bad. It's really bad. I always tried to be a good person. My parents raised me and my brothers and sisters, Dennis and Pam, to be decent, respectable people. And I think we turned out okay. Everybody had their own issues, But I always try to check myself every day. Certain things come up, racial issues come up, got stuff going on here at work. But I try to be that man and not go there with people. Always somebody that's going to say something to anytime you stand for God, you always better know the enemy's coming for you. And I got some stuff. Didn't even have nothing to do with it, but, I'm learning to handle some things. And I'm glad that he gives me the strength and the wisdom to learn how to deal with some of this crap that we deal with every day, just dealing with people. Those of you that have jobs and you deal with them. But I think we as a black people need to come together more. I feel like there's still so much hate out there. Like some of my posts you see, that do you read? So much people have so much hurt. I mean, not hurt, have so much hate and anger in their hearts. Just like, why, you know they don't have God in their heart. You can tell. And me, some of the things that have been done to me, I have to back up from people. I've had some things said to me, and God knows I bit my tongue. I just turned 50. The older I get, I don't have time taking people's shit. I don't be in the mood a lot of times. I'm like, let me back up from you before I wind up doing something to you. People think when you lash out because they do something to you, oh no, you're not supposed to act like that. You're a Christian. Yeah, you're right, but I am human, and I'm not your doormat. You know, well, you're not supposed to say that. Well, how do you know that? You seem to know so much about a Christian person, but then look how you act. So then when that person acts out at you or lashes out at you, now you want to throw the religion up in their face. So I know I'm jumping around on some subjects, but these are some things that have been on my mind, and I have discussed them with some people. Not trying to get no whole lot of likes, just opinions, because this is real. You know, people are out there just killing people. Every time you turn on the news, somebody dead. Somebody did something to their child. You know, everything you can think of is happening now, and it's more so. All this political stuff, I can't stand politics. They act just like children to me, in my opinion, I'll say. You know, well, you smoked weed back then, you had a DUI back then, but I ask people, do you think they really care about us? They're rich, but they think they can tell us poor folks, you know what I'm trying to say, what's best for us. I don't go for all that, I don't believe it. They all lie. We all do sometimes. Go vote for Trump, well, vote for Hillary. I'm at the point now, I don't really care who wins, because what's going to change? They're going to do a few things, maybe. After a while, what? Same old stuff. Congress. They're going to block some stuff. They're trying to blame Obama for everything. But anyway, this was just Kevin's venting session. Just wanted to vent a little bit and tell everybody hi, and wanted to touch on that N-word. I was told I need to learn my history. I think some people need to learn their history about that word. Why would you want to be called that or calling each other that, but the man sitting back laughing at you because you're doing it? All the drugs, all the alcohol, drinking up. I remember Boys in the Hood. Lawrence Fishburne was talking to those kids. Why do you think there's a liquor store in the minority neighborhoods on every corner? Plus, you got your Asians and stuff, and I'm not a hater. You got to make your money, you got to make your money. In our neighborhoods, but we can't seem to get along for some reason. They got us thinking that we're African American. I'm black. I'm mixed black, but I'm not African American. I don't even know nothing really about Africa. I don't even think I have any relatives in Africa. I'm black. I'm from America. We were here. I didn't come from there. So when I do my application, some of you know what I'm talking about, I always check other if they don't have black. Not trying to turn this into a racial thing, but some people have turned it into that. Everybody's fighting over everything. People don't care no more. It's like, it's really sad. And I just thank God that I made it to where I am today, and that when I say stuff, I try to think about what I say before I say it. I'm never going to disrespect you. I'm always going to try to be that fair, open-minded person, not just tunnel vision. My vision is broad. And I always pray that one day, we know Jesus is going to come back and he's going to end all this mess. I feel like all the stuff that's going on now is just a repeat of Noah's Ark. I tell people, or I had talked to people, I don't know everything about the Bible. But I have had Bible study and I've read some things and I like to share things. Some people ask me, "Are you a minister?" No, I just like to share with you what I've learned. And I said, one thing is faith, believing in something you can't see. And a lot of people, the question I get, well, if there's a God, why does He let all this death and stuff happen? I said, well, free will. God can make us do what He wants us to do. But what's the point in that? That's like having puppets, right? Oh, let me pull your strings. I'm gonna make you do this and make you do that. He gave us our own free will. So all those people that have, like the Orlando situation, all those people that have killed people and done wrong things, they, like karma. Oh yeah, you're gonna get it back. That blood is on your hands. What was it? The Baton Rouge with the police and all that kind of stuff. You know, I felt bad for the people that got killed. Sad that they always seem to have to be black. But then sometimes we don't know what happened before that. You know, I'm always willing to give the benefit of the doubt. You know, people say, don't move, don't do this. If the police ask you to do something, just do it. Don't start jumping out your car and I didn't do nothing, man, and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you give them a reason to pull that weapon. We know all this stuff is not justified. I've seen stuff where you know the cops are wrong, but then there's instances where the people are wrong. So you got to look at it from both sides. And if you want to go there, the police been killing black people for years. This is not new. It's just happening more. But I don't always like to focus on the racial thing. I like to talk about happy. Don't you want to be happy? You know, try to do the right thing. You never know what you can say that might make somebody's day. I tell people that all the time. I stream on PlayStation sometimes. Some of you may have saw my link. This particular question I asked a lot of people. I had about, I don't remember, one time I had 50 people on there that was watching me. And I'm talking, you know, we laughing and joking. We talk about the Bible a little bit and different stuff, whatever you want to talk about. But I asked them, what's the one thing on your body that can kill a person without physically touching them? I'll say it again. What's the one thing on your body that you can kill someone without physically touching them? A lot of people didn't know. And I said, your tongue. Your tongue can be just like a jabbing a blade into somebody's body. Because they say sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt. But words can hurt. You know, like I was saying on my post, the last post, people are so sensitive about everything. I just can't believe it. Now, they acting like little kids sometimes because you don't do what the world does. I've been taught you always be a leader, not a follower. And I tried to instill that in my daughter. Because people are always, I don't care what Jordans you have, the coolest clothes, you hanging with the coolest people, they still talk about you. And I think most of us that are mature and grew up learning, you know that. I was talking to my sister recently. We were talking about how, you know, back you used to have a circle of friends and all that stuff. I said, now she made it clear, we don't even have a circle anymore. People sometimes are not in your future for a reason. I don't have time for bull crap. I'm not a hater, but I don't drink. I don't smoke weed and all that stuff. Now what they doing? All this synthetic weed and people just still driving behind the wheel. Are you sick? Because my question with that, I wonder, okay, well, why can't they make a pill? Oh, well, no, we like to smoke it. Okay, I mean, that's fine if you do, but I don't like it. I don't like cigarette smoke. I don't allow it in my home. Drinking, okay, I don't drink, but you know, you want to have something to drink, it's cool, till you start acting stupid. Now, if you start acting stupid, then we're going to have a problem. You might have to leave. But anyway, just all these issues that come up, you know, I always try to be fair, not malicious. The things that I say, I'm not just attacking anyone, but these are real issues that come up, and I know most of you have heard it already. This nigga don't know what he's talking about. I do. I just have a different opinion about it. And certain things I don't say. I've learned just recently how to walk away from stuff because I was so pissed. If I had went downstairs and probably said what was on my mind, I might not be working at this job today. How people think they know you. Do you know me? Oh, that person wouldn't hurt anybody. How do you know? You might say the wrong thing to me and piss me off, and I might kill you. Although I'm not a killer, and I've learned to channel that. Because anytime you stand for God, the enemy always coming for you in different ways. The worst thing I've been called, and I have to say this, I was streaming, and don't know who this person was because when you stream, of those of you that know about it, you can see yourself, but the people, you can't see the people. They can see you. It's like your own TV show, those of you that know about it. And it's pretty cool. And I had up my sign up above me, I had God is good, or, God is great. And this person called himself Robo Chain. He came in there and called me, he called me a God-loving nigger cunt. And I fell out laughing. I said, oh, come on, man, really? Is that all you got? Because for you to knock this Christian man down, you got to do more than that. But I said, what are you? You on my stream, so obviously you like what I'm saying. And I've streamed several times, and he always would come back till I finally I blocked him. Then he sent me a message, hey, man, why you blocked me? I'm like, because after a while, you get tired of people's ignorant comments. Nigger this, nigger that, stuff like that. I don't walk around calling white people cracker and white bread, or calling Mexicans wetback, bean eater, all that stuff. Everybody got those slang names. You know where I'm going with that. But you have some ignorant people. I've watched people stream, and they get so upset, and they're like fussing at the guy, you, da 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 da. And I'm like, and I'll comment to them, why are you arguing with these people? That's the enemy, and that's their job. To try and piss you off so you can get upset, and now you're arguing with them and they getting a high off of it. They're actually enjoying you being pissed off. You have to learn how to deal with people. And people were like, wow, Kevin, how do you deal with these people? I said, you either ignore them, you can make some comments, and I have checked some people, or you block them. Just like on Facebook. You got somebody coming on your page saying stuff, or they jumping all up in your business, get off my page. And me, I don't have nothing to hide. My page is public. You hear me? It's public, so you can go on there and fine tooth comb whatever you want. Because whatever I say, I'm going to try to be truthful to you about it. I don't have anything to hide. And that's just me. I've always now become a realist. Because sometimes the truth hurts, even for me. The truth hurts sometimes. But I just noticed, and I'm talking to different people, wow, world is people's attitudes, and I'm a driver dispatcher, so I deal with people sometimes, and just their attitudes is really bad. I almost make you want to go postal sometimes. You know what? But is it worth it? God wants us to be peaceful and love one another, but sometimes I say, Father, it's hard. I feel like just shooting them in the back of the head, poking them in the eyes or something. And I know I shouldn't have them negative thoughts, but again, that's that human side where people will try to use your Christianity against you because they feel, oh, well, you're not supposed to act like that. Well, again, I'll say, I'm not your doormat. You step on my feet, I will get you off. Why you think, I'm soft, or, I got your punk and I got your bitch. See? Watch the quiet ones. But I'm not a violent person. I try not to go there. I always try to be that bigger man and walk away. But every now and then you might have to stand and fight. I tell my daughter that. I don't want you to be no wimp out there. Try to talk if you can. If you can't, then sometimes you got to get them up, right? Do what you got to do. I like to spread love, I got baptized March 1st, 2009. And I've been doing pretty good. I've had my rough times. My marriage didn't work out when I first came here. I've been out here in Nevada now. Actually, tomorrow, it'll be 6 years exactly. And when you think about people asking, why'd you move out there? For change. Had some things going on. Decided to fly the coop, go for a change. Didn't quite work out like I planned, but sometimes we're not always in control of our destiny, right? Kind of got dragged through the mud, went through a divorce, dealing with stepkids, and grown kid issues, and yeah, it didn't work out so good. Wound up living with a stranger for a year, which wound up we became good friends, and I was so hurt, man. You go through stuff and you think you're strong, right? I'm strong. A lot of men don't want to show that. Not that you got to be crying like a little baby, but you're human. If you have a heart, you know what I mean. And I sat there. I left. I didn't have anything but clothes on my back and an air mattress. Finally got a TV, little VCR. Stayed with this woman for a whole year. They say what won't kill you will make you stronger. And it did. But I was so depressed and hurt in the beginning, I just sat on the floor on the air mattress and I just cried. You know. But you know what? I've learned there's nothing wrong with a man crying. I ain't talking about no wimpy stuff. I'm just saying because you're human. The women cry. That actually cleanses your body of those impurities. It's a release. And you feel better afterwards, believe it or not. You know, everybody have emotion, but I notice a lot of men always want to try to keep it all in like they're so macho. If you hurt, you hurt. When you break up, your marriage, whatever it is, if it hurts, it hurts. Male or female, it does not matter. You hurt. So I just like to share some things here, and this is some kind of getting into this little live stuff. I think it's pretty cool, or sharing this, but that's just how I feel. And we're sharing a little bit of my life experience with you. My life is not always what you think it might be. But again, I'll say I'm not perfect. We go through things, sometimes we don't expect things. But I've always tried to be a good person. If I can help you, I'll help you. You need some money, if I have it, it's yours. Might not even ask you to pay me back. Or hey, pay me back when you can. I'm not hounding you. That's just what was instilled in me at a young age. You never know what you can do that might really make somebody's day or can help them from maybe killing themselves. But that tongue, people, they don't know how to stop sometimes, or watch what they say or how you say it. You know? And that was one of the issues that I had. But I had to ask God. I always pray for wisdom and strength. We all want to be happy, right? Most of us. Because that wisdom will take you a long way. Because with wisdom comes all the other things will fall into play. You hear some people say, I want to be rich. Well, I prayed to God for this and I still haven't got it. Well, maybe it's not time. Or maybe you can't handle being rich, so he's not blessing you with that. I don't really care about being rich. I'm simple. I'm pretty much a homebody. I mean, I'll go out every now and then, but not so much. And I guess I try to explain it to my better half that sometimes I get sick of people and I have to pray to God and I check myself. Excuse me for that bad thought, but I'm a little angry with my brothers and sisters, your other children, because they're not acting right. And I think most of us, you understand what I'm saying. You work with people, you get sick of people and their evil ways, and they try to get you caught up in their crap and stuff. And it's like, you know what? No, I don't want to deal with it no more. I'm out. You want to smoke and drink? Go ahead, but I won't be there. I have other things to do. I like to draw. Some of you have seen my artwork. One day I want to make a movie, maybe do a cartoon, superhero cartoon, because that's what I do. And maybe I said one day before I die, I just made half a century, so maybe before I die, that dream might come true. And I'm working on some things now. But all in all, I'm not expecting no likes from this. Just was sharing a few things with you, especially with that N word. Just want everybody to know that. I always have much love for you, even strangers, because I had a stranger take me in and showed me all the love in the world when I was crawling through the mud. Took me in, was there for you. Probably could have still been there. You never know. Thing about it, why I'm thankful that she trusted me, and I'm thankful that I trusted her because I was on the up and up. I showed her a recent drug test when I went to see her. I showed her my driver's license. She's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I shocked her because most people don't do that. Just to show I don't have nothing to hide. I'm not a drug addict. I don't drink. You ain't got to worry about that. I don't smoke. I'm easy breezy. But anyway, it's like, woo, 25 minutes. I guess I was really talking, huh? Might do some more of this stuff. Just want to tell everybody hi. I'm always thinking of you guys, although we don't see each other. And maybe one day I might come to Cali and come to one of the class reunions or something, maybe. Those that are from Linwood that's watching this, you know. Um, we'll see. But I am doing okay. Me and my sweetheart just got a house, because I had planned on coming back to Cali, but I don't know, it's still up in the air. But I'm good for now. Got my man cave, so yeah, finally. So I'm doing okay for myself. I could be worse. All I can say is I'm thankful. I have a job, I have a roof over my head, I have some food to eat, and pretty much can pick what I want from that. I don't have to be too choicey, but I'm thankful for what I have. But anyway, I wish everybody the best of luck. From my heart, God bless you guys. I hope He continues to watch over everybody and you succeed in whatever you do. I pray for you, and I hope that you pray for me too, because we all need it. Yeah, some days I do need it, because sometimes we're not as strong as we think we are. And somebody praying for you may give you that strength, or ask our Father for strength. Wisdom, happiness. Hopefully one day it'll come. All this stuff will end and we'll be peaceful, right? But in the meantime, those that believe, everybody keep your faith, because that day is coming. I always say, Jesus said, those that deny me in front of your friends, if you deny me in front of your friends, I'm going to deny you in front of my Father. If you don't know God, you don't know Jesus, the Holy Spirit, now is the time to get to know Him, because time is running short. You see how fast these days and weeks are going by? You're like, dang, it seemed like I was just off. Now I'm back at work. Wow, this month is over already? Dang, oh wow, this week went by that quick? Yeah, time is moving. So anyway, like I said, I pray for everybody. God bless you guys. Everybody take care, and hopefully I might be making a few more of these. It's all right. Just wanted to share a few little things with everybody. Take care. God bless you. Much love. I love you guys from my heart. Everybody take care. Peace out. Live